to that crack, specifically in the first leg, because when it was shown down right now, we say, what, Dortmund against Sevilla, this game is going to pop up. And that game in the first leg popped off. Now, it popped off in a way that I don't think many people expected, because people thought Sevilla would get that dub. But Dortmund, they got the dub. Could have been 3-1, but then Sevilla, with that second goal, was very key. And the moment Sevilla scored that second goal, which I think came from Luke de Jong, I believe, this sets it up beautifully. 3-1, I think it would heavily favour Dortmund. At 3-2, we're now going into this game where in our hands in the balance. It's full-on 50-50 right now, because for me, Sevilla have a great chance of going through. Dortmund have a great chance of going through. So they're going to hinge on something very, very important. For Dortmund, who is available, who is fit? Haaland coming off with an injury against Bayern Munich. Is that sure that he's not fully injured, or is it going to be like waiting for his fitness or so forth? Because for me, if Dortmund don't have Haaland, they have zero chance. I will repeat that again for the kids at the back. If Haaland on the bench Tuesday night, Dortmund have zero chance. This is a goal scoring machine. We could be seeing the next goal scoring Lalini. So it's very important that he's on African pitch. Sancho was there for Bayern Munich. He's going to be key. It's going to be very important. So will Guerrero as well. So for Dortmund is what bodies do we have? What people do we have on African pitch? For Sevilla, reeling in that heartbreaking loss to Barcelona, which sent them out of Copa del Rey. And I think the thing with Sevilla is that Sevilla have always been guys that... Okay, look, let's just keep things real. Sevilla, Europa League merchants. But you are too good for the Europa League. And the thing that has always annoyed people about Sevilla is you should be a Champions League stalwart team. Because again, all right, you're into Barcelona or Real Madrid, but look at how Atletico Madrid sort of have made their indents into the Champions League. Look at what Valencia did all the way back when they made back-to-back finals. But then, facing Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. So Sevilla have no excuse to emulate what even Deportivo did, I think, was this in 03 or 04, and what what Deportivo did in 04 and what Valencia, what Atletico have done. So, because again, at the first leg, when it was 3-1, I was like, no, when it was 2-0, I was like, so are you really going to just get knocked out at the first hurdle in the knockouts? What the heck? But they fought back and said, boom, let's try and get back. So, Sevilla know they've got a great chance because they know they're facing a team that will give them chances and give them opportunities. And they're playing a team under hits and so forth, who's not really a full-time manager that's, if Lopetegui has the proper kind of tactical game plan, he can get his freaking dudes. So you say, what should really Sevilla's approach be? I think Sevilla, they have to be more proactive and they've got to go out to attack Dortmund. And I think that they've got to find a space of putting Luke de Jong. So I think what they did against Barcelona was they had Luke de Jong and Enesri. But in the first leg, all they had was Enesri's hole. So they went small, which really did not work out. Because the thing with Luke de Jong is, he may not be the best footballer, he might not be the best guy on the feet, but he gives you another way to attack. So Enesri, you can go on the floor, you can do a through ball past the feet. For Luke de Jong, that ball can always go high and it brings you that whole crossing game with his height. So, but Sevilla, they've got to go out and be far more direct. I think they were far too passive, far too pedestrian, and they were relying so much on passing and playing and scoring the perfect goal in the first leg. They've got to change tactics and they've got to aggressively come out against Dortmund, play Haaland and be very, very positive in trying to get that early goal. Because I think if Sevilla score first, it changes the whole concept of the game. I feel if Sevilla score the first goal, specifically if it's early, it's game over. I think Dortmund will not be able to psychologically react to it. For Dortmund, it's very important they score that first goal. They have to, for just for the mentality, they have to score that first goal, which then gives Sevilla more a mountain to climb, forces them to come out a lot more, which gives them much more of a counter. Because what was impressive for Dortmund against Bayern Munich, obviously until Bayern Munich turned things around, as they eventually do, was how well they played those 10 minutes, specifically how well they countered, how well they passed the ball around, how well they moved the ball from flank to flank, from side to side. So for Dortmund, I think that they need that good, clever game plan. Hence why I say that it is very important because so well and good having a game plan, having a strategy. You need the specific players who know how to fully employ that game plan. So it is imperative they go everybody. They have to have Sancho. They have to have Haaland. So I'm hoping that they can get Sancho fit for this game. I'm hoping Haaland can be fit for this game, and obviously know what Royce brings, obviously know what Guerrero can bring in the midfield, Daho, and so forth. But look, man, I really believe we're in for a fantastic game. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up 3-2 to Sevilla and we go into extra time. I think we should be in for a really, really great game. So, looking at this is beautiful. It is, because I'm trying to even think that who am I leaning towards? This genuinely feels like a 50-50 tie. It generally feels like a 50-50 game. But something just tells me that between the Lopetegui and the hits, I trust Lopetegui. I think Lopetegui, doing his homework of what went wrong in the first leg, I trust him more and his experience to be able to tweak things, change things, and get the right personnel in order to attack better and attack smarter and try to halt Dortmund in ways they didn't in the first leg. For Dortmund and for Hitz, look, he is... this is the first time that he's been put into this position. He is like a caretaker. He'll be replaced by Mark Royce afterwards. So for him, it's going to be very interesting to see what does he do tactically. Does he go a bit more defensive? Does he try to nullify Sevilla? Does he perhaps play much more conservative, sit back and then counter? Or does he go... Because my thing is that this could be risky. Now, it would be great for football fans, but the risky could be if he says, you know what, screw it. Back to back, Wild West, end to end, let's go get it. So, now this comes to the difficult part of predicting this game, man. It's a tough one, guys. It's a tough one. This is one. I think this is the only fixture where I generally have no idea what will happen. Because I feel specifically at that first leg, because I thought that Sevilla would show that they were the better team, so I was just assuming Sevilla would go into this leg leading. But after what Dortmund did to them, I'm like this. So a lot of it will depend on who is fit and who is not fit. So if Dortmund have everyone fit, everyone ready, I think Dortmund take this. If Dortmund have everybody fit, Sancho, if they've got everybody fit, I'm gonna say, I'll be willing to say, I'll actually say 2-2. I'll say 2-2. If everybody's fit, I think you could see a 2-2, which means that Dortmund will, of course, go through on aggregate. What's that? They'll go through on aggregate 3-4-5, 5-4 on aggregate. If key guys are missing, so if let's say there's no Haaland, there's no Sancho, those guys that are actually missing, then I would say 1-0 Sevilla. And then that would mean that Sevilla go through on away goals. But yeah, I would. No, hey! No, because 1-0 would be 3-3, but Dortmund scored 3 away goals. So no, 2-0. 2-0 and Sevilla go through outright. So 2-0 would be 4-3 to Sevilla. So yeah, I would say if key guys for Dortmund, I mean specifically key goal scoring attacking guys, then I'll say Sevilla win this 2-0. So Sevilla scoring two goals. It's either it's 2-0 or 2-2, all dependent on who is available for Dortmund. But guys, remember, man, I'll be on Twitch. Join me on Twitch Live, viewing the game and so forth. And then afterwards, straight after the game, I'll be doing my thing, post-match analysis. So join me on live on Twitch during the game. Join me straight after the game on YouTube. Peace out, stay true, stay real. Like, subscribe, one love. Become a Patreon member. Get access to my blog. Get access to exclusive videos, and also get access to the podcast, to the Saturday and the Sunday hangouts. Head over to patreon.com/halfup to gain all these goodies while also supporting your boy HH.